Music Access. Starting this Monday, I have become the new DJ of Music Access, and I've already spent this entire week with you guys. Woo! And during the week, there were a lot of Korean anniversaries to commemorate. Monday was the International Day of People with Disabilities, Tuesday was Science Day, Wednesday was Earth Day, and Information and Telecommunications Day. Wow! I think I just passed by these days without even thinking. And why? You know why? Because for me, I thought Monday through today were just all the same days. And again, why, you ask? Why were they all the same days? You know what I'm talking about. Every day of the week for me is the day to meet my MA listeners. Baby, I'm playing on. The first song you heard today, Sunday, April 26th, 2015, was Animal by Maroon 5. What is up, MA family? Benji is here once again to meet with you all. Sunday is the time to listen to a lot of songs and to introduce all your messages. So, for those who want to participate in the Sunday Corner, I'll go ahead and let you know our Sunday Corners for today. In the first hour, we have You and Me songs, and then continuing on with the second hour with Message Time, where I'll be answering all your questions, also on Just Ask Benji right now, so stay tuned. Here's how you listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio application on your smartphone, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Y'all have been sending in some great song requests, so keep them coming by posting up a message on the message board under the title Request. Now, let's listen to two songs before we come back with You and Me song. The first song is Crazy Stupid Love by Cheryl Cole featuring Tiny Tempa, followed by Me and My Broken Heart by Rixton.
Always when we fight, I try to make you laugh, till everything's forgotten. I know you hate that.
I love you, Sunday sun. The week's not yet begun, and everything is quiet, and it's always you and me, always and forever. We'll be together day to day with Music Access. You and Me song.
I know you hate that. I love you, Sunday sun.
You and me in space such as Music Access. Instead of looking into each other's eyes, we're listening to each other's voices. That's right, it's time to fall into stories and songs, learning about you and listening to your stories and listening to some great music with You and Me song. Now, let's listen to our first story. Our message comes from Nezliner from Turkey, and it says, Hi Benji, I'm Nezliner and I'm a Turkish beginning. Benji, do you know? This is the first time I fell in love. I love you. You can't imagine how much I love you. I think of you all the time. If you say, Seni seviyorum in Turkish, or I love you, I will be so happy. I want to eat Turkish ice cream with you, and the rest of Turkish Beginning loves you. Turkish Beginning support you and trust you. Do you love us? Of course I love you. You ask that like that's a question. I'm very insulted. No, I'm just kidding. You know, never question that. Love is always spread outward, and I am always full of unlimited love. So, never question that. And Turkish ice cream. What is... I've never actually had Turkish ice cream before. They have that in Korea, and they have it's very fun to watch them make it and stuff. But I've never actually tried it. So, I think one thing I should do right after the radio is go get some Turkish ice cream. Because, who doesn't like ice cream? All right, now let's listen to two more songs before we move on. The first song is Feel So Close by Calvin Harris, requested by Miyamoto of Brazil, followed by Burn by Ellie Goulding, requested by And we gonna And we're back. The first song you heard was Feel So Close by Calvin Harris, followed by Burn by Ellie Goulding. I'm Benji of BIG, and you're listening to Music Access and listening to your stories, along with some great music with You and Me song on the first hour of our Sunday show. Our next one comes from Natasha from Australia. And it says, this Wednesday's episode with all the BIG members was a super fun show. Thank you so much for that. Did you, Hido, and the rest of the members have a fun, delicious dinner party afterwards? Please bring all of BIG into the studio with you again sometime, Benji. You're all really so much fun. I love you all so much. 사랑해요. Thank you for making me laugh so much and have a good broadcast from an Australian beginning. Beginning in the house. Whoop, whoop. Let's see. Did I have a fun, delicious dinner party with them? Not so much, because they went out to something, and then again, I had to do another thing afterwards. So, I'm sorry. But otherwise, Wednesday's broadcast was super, super fun as well for me. And one of the things that was super really actually hard was I had to translate everything, but then all my members were like, because they don't know how to be quiet, because they all want to talk all at once. And really the hardest part about kind of broadcast like that for me is translating everything, because I have to listen to it, then put it back into English. Then what I say in English, I have to put it in Korean for them to understand. And really, I think it's good work. It helps me learn a lot about the different languages. So next time, if we can get BIG in the studio again, I'm going to teach my members that one at a time is a very good motto to follow. But yeah, I'm glad you had fun. And now let's listen to two more songs before we move on out. The first song is Truly, Madly, Deeply by Savage Garden, requested by Kirinhe of Thailand, followed by White Flag by Dido, requested by Melody Pick of Thailand. And we're back. The first song you heard was Truly, Madly, Deeply by Savage Garden, followed by White Flag by Dido. This is your brand new DJ Benji from BIG on Music Access, and it's our time together with You and Me song, where we learn about you and listen to your stories, and listen to great music as well. Our next message comes from Maud from Thailand, and it says, hello BIG's Benji, I'm Little Byeol from Thailand. Oh, I know who you are. Oh, I see you writing on our fan cafe. I'm glad to see you here. Long time no see since you came to Thailand last year. Miss you all. I hope I can see you again soon. You're a very special person to me. Wishing you everlasting fun and joy. Oh, that's so sweet. For those of you who don't know, we went to Thailand last year to film our second music video, Are You Ready? And then as we were filming through the country, people actually were watching us film, and then in the very last filming, it was a dance scene. After we finished that last scene, everyone was like applauding, and I felt really good about it. And just, first of all, Thailand is an amazing country. Like, it was super hot, but I love Thai food, firstly. And just everyone was so supportive there, like, as they're watching it. And so, I had a really, really good experience. And so hopefully, as a group together, we've been to Thailand, we've been to China. And again, hopefully we'll be able to go to other countries as well for the first time. But, honestly, we should also be able to go back to Thailand or go back to China. And then, we'll get a tour and go to Seattle because, I have to visit my parents at some point, right? All right, but thank you for your message. And now let's listen to two more songs before we move on. The first song is Rain by 방탄소년단, requested by Danielle of Australia, followed by 혼자만의 시간 by Sam, requested by Sage of the USA. And we're back. The first song you heard was Rain by 방탄소년단, followed by 혼자만의 시간 by Sam. And on Sunday Music Access, we're doing You and Me song, and you are with moi, Benji of BIG. And our next message is from Sage Cripps from the USA. And she writes in, Benji, 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 if it hadn't been for one of my friends finding out that you took over MA, I would have skipped over it. Benji, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Side note, do you remember my name from ASC? I was on Hangout the last time you were a guest for the after show, and I had green-looking hair. 사랑해. Let's see. ASC after show, Sage Cripps. I remember the name. I'm gonna be completely honest on this. I remember the name, And I remember talking with someone and saying sage, but green hair. See, you should have gone for like a better shade of hair, more like rainbow, or maybe a purplish kind of bright yellow, something that would really stand out, because green is such a normal color, right? I'm just kidding. Green, no, I should have remembered it, and I'm sorry that I couldn't remember. But, if I ever get a chance to, go on something again and I see you, shout at me, be like, yo, I'm Sage. I hate you for not remembering me, but it's okay, because we're all loving family here. But, thank you for that, and thank you so much to everyone for sending us your awesome stories. I hope you enjoyed the songs as well on our Sunday Corner You and Me song. We'll keep on introducing your stories and songs next week, so don't forget to send in your messages on our MA message board. And let's listen to 2 songs before we move on. The first song is Baby Don't Cry by Taesung, requested by Ariadna of Mexico. Followed by 너를 위한 빈자리 by Park Yu-chun, requested by Yumiko of Japan. And we are back. The first song you heard was Baby Don't Cry by Taesung, followed by 너를 위한 빈자리 by Park Yu-chun. And it's already the end of the first hour, but wait, there's more, because we've got a second hour coming up right after a short break. So right after that, we have message time and Just Ask Benji right now. So don't worry if your message didn't get read in the first hour, because we've got messages galore in the second. We'll come back with the second hour after a song. The song is Right There featuring Big Sean by Ariana Grande.
Access.
What's up, what's up? This is your brand new DJ Benji from BIG on Music Access, and our first song starting off the second hour of the show for Sunday, April 26th was Don't by Ed Sheeran. Now it's time to hear more about you. We have message time and Just Ask Benji right now coming up in the second hour of our Sunday program. So here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio application on your smartphone. And you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Alright, before we get to message time and Just Ask Benji right now, let's listen to 2 songs. The first song is The Only Exception by Paramore, followed by Already Home by A Great Big World. The first song you heard was The Only Exception by Paramore, followed by Already Home by A Great Big World. You're listening to the second hour of Music Access on Sunday, and we'll be sharing your stories on Message Time. Our first message comes from Ka from the USA, and it writes in, Hello Benji, I am a huge fan of BIG, and I was wondering if you could sing something for me. Thank you. I was also wondering if you could name an idol that you're close with. And if you don't have anyone, choose someone who you wish you could be closer with. Let's see. Name an idol that I'm close with. Let's see. Well, Madtown, Daewon, and then, Jimin, but this is all like, I saw them a lot, and then like, we're like chill, but like, there's not really a way to like contact people, which is hard. But I would say those are the people that I'm close with. And someone that I want to be closer with, I'm going to say Jay Park is super cool. He's like super cool, in my opinion. You want me to sing you something? I'll sing the new song from EXID. Ah yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm sorry, but I promise I will sing something like officially like soon, and it'll be cool and sexy, because, as always, that's the concept that I'm pushing until everyone believes it. All right, so thank you for your message. Now let's listen to 2 more songs before we move on. The first song is "Oh Yeah, Oh Yeah, Oh Yeah, Oh Yeah" by EXID, followed by "너는 나만큼" by Super Junior DNA, requested by Yuki Tang of Vietnam. We're back, and the first song you heard was "Oh Yeah, Oh Yeah" by EXID, followed by "너는 나만큼" by Super Junior D&E. Alright, and you're listening to Music Access with me, Benji of BIG, on our mini corner every Sunday in the second hour. Just Ask Benji right now. Let's get to some of the questions that came in and be ready for my amazing answers. Alright, so our first one comes from Wilma Stevens from Australia, and it says, "Hi Benji, my name is Wilma and I am from Australia." Cool. Congratulations on becoming the new MC of this show. Thank you. I was just wondering, what is your favorite recipe and meal to cook? Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Travel safely and take care. Best wishes always, BIG and Music Access. Whiting! Whoop! What is my favorite recipe and meal to cook? Honestly, it's hard for me to pick just one. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, if I go home to Seattle and I'm going to cook for like a surprise meal for my parents, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm going to cook fried rice, because there's a kind of fried rice style that it's a very Bay family recipe. And then there's a little course next to it that we call it egg soup, which is also, it's a duo course that comes out, and it's a combo. But it's something that I've cooked for my family for a long time, and I learned it from my dad, and he learned it from my grandma. And so I think that would be what I would say is the signature recipe if I was going to cook for my parents. And otherwise, I like cooking a lot of various things, including, steak and fish and all that stuff. And pancakes. I love pancakes. But yeah, I hope that answered that. And another one, our following one comes from Paulina Yoko from Mexico, and it says, "Hi, I'm Yoko from Mazatlan, Mexico. Do you remember me? Don't forget about me, LOL, just kidding. I have a request. Can you please tell me one thing you don't like for each member of BIG? Let's see. Do I remember you? I remember your name. I know your name. So we got that going. One thing I don't like for each of my members. All right, are you ready? Hido is too manly. Keonmin has too nice of a body. Minpyo is too handsome. And Jaehoon, skin is too white. There you go. I did one thing I don't like, but I mixed it into a compliment. You know why? Because on MA, we do positive energy. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, so thank you for your questions. Remember, they're on our Just Ask Benji right now. If you want to send more questions, just send them under the title Just Ask on our message board. And let's listen to 2 more songs. The first song is Catch Me If You Can by 소녀시대, followed by 시선 둘, 시선 하나 by EXO, requested by Fernanda of Mexico. What's up, we're back. The first song you heard was Catch Me If You Can by Girls' Generation, followed by 시선 둘, 시선 하나 by EXO. You're listening to Music Access with me, Benji of BIG, and let's go back to more messages. Our first one comes from Kimberly from the USA, and she writes in, "Hey Benji, I'm so glad you received my cake. I didn't know that Hido likes chocolate, LOL. I only know about you, and I hope it doesn't interfere with your diet. But you don't really need a diet because Benji is perfect." Oh, see, positive energy. Woo! Yeah, but no, really, thank you so much for the cake. We had a blast with it, and it was delicious. And, for me, honestly, I'm going to just put it out there. I have been getting bigger lately, I'm not saying, I'm gonna, go on a diet and go super skinny, but just, I was exercising and I noticed lately in the mirror that my body's gotten a little bit bigger. So I think from now on, instead of getting more bigger, I'm gonna try to cut down and get more of that ripped look. You know what I'm saying? The muscles and the 6-pack. So hopefully, within the next couple of months, I'll be able to show you guys something really, truly sexy. And that will really, help with my sexy image, right? All right, so thanks, Kimberly, for everything. And our next one comes from Arab Love BIG from the United Arab Emirates. And it says, "Hello, Benji Oppa. I'm a big Arab fan of you guys, and I've always been supporting you. And I hope you have the most wonderful, successful future. Love you, BIG, fighting." Aw, that's so nice. Actually, for the UAE, I had actually a question for you. What kind of food do you guys eat? I feel like that's the question I ask everybody, but that's my serious question. I want to know what kind of food you eat. Like, tell me one time, like one thing that you eat that's either a staple of your food or your favorite food style. And then, I'll look it up and then I'll probably drool over it and I'll be hungry and then I'll complain about why you guys are sending me delicious food images. But, I really want to know. So don't forget to let me know. And now let's listen to 2 more songs before we move on. The first song is 우연히 봄 by Loco and Yuju of 여자친구, followed by 사랑에 빠지고 싶다 by 정승환, requested by Nadia of Singapore. We just heard 우연히 봄 by Loco and Yuju of 여자친구, followed by 사랑에 빠지고 싶다 by 정승환. I'm Benji of BIG, the brand new DJ for Music Access, and now let's go back to more messages. Our first message comes from Frankie from the USA, and she writes in, "You're already doing a great job as a DJ. I'm really impressed and so proud of you. MA starts at 10 p.m. where I live, so I'm glad it's not too late and I can get to listen to you more often. Keep up the good work." Thank you. Let's see. The current time is around, let's say, 3:41-ish, which means that in New York, I don't know time that well, but I'm assuming it's like 2 something. So then if it's 10 where it starts, then you know what I realized after analyzing all this, I'm just really bad with time. So we're gonna pass by that, and I'm just gonna say thank you for tuning in. I hope that my voice can help you go to sleep. And for anyone else for this is a night broadcast, I'm gonna try to read it as sexy as possible just so you guys have sweet dreams. And our final message comes from Ben Cheery from Thailand. And it says, "Hi Benji, good afternoon. I love your songs. BIG and all of the members are so cool. BIG fighting and Benji fighting. Have a nice day, Ben Cheery." I'm just gonna throw this out there, but you said Ben Cheery is the name, right? So I'm assuming that Ben has to do with Benji, I'm assuming. And if that's right, then I just want to show that you are a very sexy person. And you're pretty and cute, and I love your name, and I will sing your praises. Hallelujah! But, thank you so much for sending in your messages, and thank you so much for supporting BIG. We'll work on improving ourselves and becoming sexier people. Alright, so thanks so much to everyone for sending in your messages. I hope all of you guys participate in our Sunday corner of Message Time and Just Ask Benji right now. And if you want to participate, you can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio application on your smartphone. And you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirang.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Alright, so now let's listen to 2 songs before we move on. The first song is Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, followed by Magic by Coldplay. And it's already time to say goodbye. I had an amazing first week with you guys, and I hope you guys had one too. Remember, I'm always around next week as well, so don't forget to tune in. Our last song for today is Lose Yourself to Dance featuring Pharrell by Daft Punk. And I will see you at the same time, same place tomorrow. See you then.